So new moments ago, Liz Cheney, who is now out as a Republican leader in the House, just listen to what she told NBC about her plans to lead the fight against former President Trump.
What does it say about former President Trump that he will not accept this loss? That he's unfit? That he never again can be anywhere close to the Oval Office. How far are you willing to take this? Would you run for president? I think that it is the most important issue that we are facing right now as a country, and we're facing a huge array of issues. So he must not ever again be anywhere close to the Oval Office. But my question was, would you run for president to stop that? I'm going to do everything that I can, both to make sure that that never happens, but also to make sure that the Republican Party gets back to substance and policy.
So you're saying there's a chance. Joining me now, CNN special correspondent Jamie Gangel. What was your reaction to that?
She didn't say no.
She didn't.
and in Washington, you know what that means. Look, people keep asking me because I report on Liz Cheney a lot. Will she run for president? I think that she will if she thinks that's a way to keep Donald Trump, as she said, away from the Oval Office. And I think we're going to see in the coming weeks and months that she's putting together a team both to deal with the 2022 elections and then, let's see, beyond that, 2024. But there was an op-ed in the New York Times today by Peter Wenner, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, and I spoke to about 5 allies. These are true allies of Liz Cheney about the battle ahead of her. And he said in this something they all said. He said, Liz Cheney understands that only a decisive break with Mr. Trump will stop the continuing moral ruination of the Republican Party. But her break with the former president, while courageous, came too late to change anything. She is trying to rally an army that doesn't exist. And that is the battle ahead, which we see with our own CNN polling.
Yeah, I wonder, what would have happened if it were sooner, though? What really would have happened? It's interesting to think of her maybe running for president. It's almost like someone throwing themselves on a grenade, right? Trying to move the Republican Party along here, what a real reckoning needs, what it needs to be. I do want to ask you, though, because there were some GOP lawmakers who were celebrating the fact that Cheney was removed, really kind of dancing on the grave of her political position in the House. You had Congressman Madison Cawthorn tweeting, na, hey, I don't have the tweet right in front of me, but he missed a hey, I'll tell you that. You know the drift. He said goodbye. What do you make of this?
So mature, isn't it? This is, look, he has a rather checkered history himself, but this speaks to the problem in the Republican conference. He's not alone. We have Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, others in the Freedom Caucus who are just out there. They're not Republican conservatives. They are fringe. And they're still in Trump's big tent, and they're still in Kevin McCarthy's big tent, but not Liz Cheney. And so again, this is the uphill battle. This young man won that seat. Can she rally Republicans in districts like that?
We will see.
Yeah.
Can she foil the overall process,
Correct.
which is also very likely.